For my digital storytelling, I will be doing my civic oration speech from earlier this year. Our civic oration speech this year is about a great American leader that we pick and choose and do a report on. I did my great American leader as Martin Luther King Jr. What does the word free mean to you? Think about what that word means, what it really means. What is a leader to you? Your Uncle Bob, maybe George Washington or Bill Gates? How many of you think of how it was years ago when the only people that mattered were white men? What about black people and white women? So much for America being a free country. Is it your fault if you're black? Is it your fault if you're a woman? I think that Martin Luther King Jr. makes a great leader. That's why I chose to do my report on him. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day, in the red hills of Georgia, will be sons of former slaves, and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. This is the speech that Martin Luther King said and touched the heart of so many blacks and white people. I have a dream is the title of this historical speech that Martin Luther King said at the D.C. Civil Rights March. Martin Luther King was born on January 15, 1929. He was the son of the Reverend Martin Luther King Sr. and Alberta Williams King. When he was born, he had the name Michael on his birth certificate. It was a mistake. In 1953, at the age of 24, Martin Luther King Jr. became the pastor of the Dexter Avenue Baptist Church in Montgomery, Alabama. On December 1, 1955, Rosa Parks was arrested for refusing to follow the Jim Crow laws that required her to give up her seat to a white man. The Montgomery bus boycott, led by Martin Luther King Jr., soon followed. The boycott lasted for 382 days. During the boycott, King's house was bombed. During the boycott, King was arrested, which ended with the United States Supreme Court decision outlawing racist segregation on all public transport. He was the famous leader of the American Civil Rights Movement, a political activist, and a Baptist leader. This truly makes a good man. In 1964, he became the youngest man to ever be awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. He got his award for his work as a peacemaker, promoting nonviolence and equal treatment for different races. On April 4, 1968, Martin Luther King Jr. was shot standing on the balcony of a motel in Memphis, Tennessee. Even though James Earl Ray pleaded guilty of the murder and sentenced to 99 years in jail, some believe that James Ray was not the murderer. Martin Luther King certainly changed the way Americans think about people of different races. But there are still racist people today. There are a lot of people that look twice and sometimes cringe when they see a black person. Why? There's no reason. We as Americans still have a lot of work to do. Sometimes humans can be so awful to other people, but sometimes I forget that we can be great. Martin Luther King is a truly magnificent person and one of the best leaders in the world.
Tomorrow all the things were gone. I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today.